A boy named Trevor Harris has Tourette syndrome. It's a neurological disorder that causes uncontrollable movements and outbursts called tics. Here again is Julianna Goldman to show us how Trevor is using his tics to teach.
We started naming my tics, we call this the rock star, and this one's called the Gene Simmons.
Trevor Harris rarely makes these faces because he wants to. The 7th grader suffers from Tourette syndrome.
Hey!
That'd be tough for any 12-year-old, but it's especially tough when you're a military kid who moves a lot. Last year's transfer took him away from his friends in Tennessee and forced him to start over in a new school in Virginia.
When I was down there, kids understood my Tourette's and everything, but I come up here, no one understands me. In my first day, I got flipped off at least 15 times.
At school?
Yes.
From kids?
Yeah.
There were tears, but Trevor, who is among the 138,000 American kids living with the disease, decided he wasn't going to hide behind his tics.
I have Tourette syndrome.
He and his school officials decided to educate his peers with an anti-bullying PSA.
A tic is not like an insect tick. It's actually where you scream, "Ah!" make faces, or click your teeth.
If it's uncomfortable to listen to, Trevor's dad Jeremy says that's the point.
And he's realized the more kids that he knows that understand, because he's talked to them and explained it to them, that then it's easier to get along with folks rather than trying to hide it.
Trevor can often be found solving one of the many Rubik's Cubes he owns. It's one of the ways he tries to keep his tics at bay.
How have you noticed, Trevor, a change in the students at school since you launched the PSA?
Well, it's been a major difference, but there's still some kids that don't understand.
He's determined to change that.
Everybody has a different flaw, and it's just, why won't you accept me for me?
As Trevor says, ignore the tic, but don't ignore me. Julianna Goldman, CBS News, Arlington, Virginia.